Aw, shit. What happened, man? You lost your job, didn't you? Yeah. Yeah, we lost our job. Alright, bet. We need to come up with a plan. A get-rich-quick scheme, right? Okay, I got one. Alright, get this. A restaurant that exploits mad sexuality. It's called Hooters. Yeah. It's already a thing. You're right. But hear me out. Instead of Hooters, we're gonna call it Pythons. No, we're not doing that. I'm talking cups, knocked over every time the waiter comes and checks on us. I want my waiter coming out with 2 entrees. One in his right hand and one in his left hand, right? And when he's coming out from behind the bar, some magical way, he opens up the bar door and he turns around and he shuts it like a gentleman. How does he do that? You already know. When he's singing happy birthday, I want him clapping, happy birthday to you. And all the more while he's doing this, the fucking cake is still standing, waiting to be blown out. Shut the fuck up. Alright? I know exactly what we're gonna do, okay? Alright, bet. You got a plan? Let me hear it. We're gonna accept it. Alright? We're gonna get into a solution and have trust in God and just whatever happens, happens, okay? And that's gonna be okay. Have you lost your fucking mind? No, fuck no. First things first, we need to obsess, stress, and freak the fuck out at a mad, unhealthy level. That's the only way we're gonna do this, right? I'm talking about a fire under my ass, right? That's the only way this is ever gonna work. No. Right? We need to act like the fucking world is ending. We need to flip the fuck out. We need to act slowly on survival instincts and come back from this. We're not doing that shit today. Okay? We're not. But it's always worked. I mean, look, we suffer. Look, just fucking hear me out, okay? We suffer from a disease that fucks with us mentally, physically, and spiritually. Alright? And if we're not attentive to that shit, we're gonna act out. And we're gonna fucking wreck. But it's always worked, John. It's never worked. Right? All it's ever fucking did was make us more sick. I'm tired, okay? I'm tired of the anxiety. I'm tired of the stress. I'm tired of the fucking fear. I get it. I get it. I get why we would or why we wouldn't, but we could do this a whole fucking different way. That's not gonna, fuck us up. I'm gonna choose peace. Alright? A little freedom. There's a better way of going through all this. Alright, well, what do? We're gonna counteract it. And we're gonna grab it by the balls. What the fuck does that even mean, John? We're gonna remain aware that all that shit, it's gonna be there. It's gonna, it was there when the job was good. It was there when everything was great. It was there when everything was bad. No matter what the fuck we do, it is always going to be there. The stress, the anxiety, the fear, all that shit. But when we accept that that's never gonna go away, I'm aware that I live with that shit. And that that's never gonna fucking go away. And once we're aware of it, we don't have to act out on it. Alright? We don't gotta take full control of it and do what we want to do because, shit, what we do, it doesn't always work. It never fucking works. And once we get to do that, we get to reset, look into a solution, right? Call our recovering brothers in the rooms. Call our sponsor. And just stay in a fucking solution, man. We're gonna go look for work, right? I mean, DoorDash is working. for right now, until we get our feet back into a good paying job. Things were so great. No, everything wasn't great, right? They fucked us. They took our route. They chopped it up into a whole bunch of different fucking pieces. You were getting fucked in your pay beyond measure. And instead of doing anything about it, you fucking stayed. We stayed because that's what we were comfortable at. Because it was the only thing we knew. Deep down, this is what we want. This is what we wanted. There's something out there that's going to pay us what we're worth. And if the worst is to come, then if the worst comes before the best, how do I explain this? The best is yet to come. If the best doesn't come before the worst, I assure you, it's definitely gonna come after the worst. Does that make sense? Alright, we're not gonna, whatever happens is gonna happen. Either the best is gonna come before that or after that, but it's not coming. But we're gonna be okay. That's so fucking uncomfortable. Yeah, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Alright, sometimes we gotta get uncomfortable to get comfortable. Alright, sometimes this is what it takes. We can do this shit. This isn't impossible, but fuck, done this a million times before, untreated. Imagine how we're gonna take care of this in a healthy mindset. I mean, look how we've been handling it so far. We're making a little DoorDash money. It's not a lot, but it's keeping us afloat. That's right. So we're still afloat, right? We updated our resume, applied to a bunch of good jobs. That's right. And Monday comes around, we're gonna go to these temp agencies, right? And they're gonna help us find work. And that's gonna make things a lot easier, but we're not gonna settle for what we're not worth. We also got next month's bills in the bank, so we're good there. That's absolutely right, yeah. I mean, look, all the more, look, we got a roof over our fucking head, we got food in the fridge, we got... Well, we're not out of money yet, you know? We're not there yet. We're good. We're okay. Alright, we're good. Look at the outcome too, man. Look at the fucking outcome of this. We've gotten to go to more meetings. We're going to our nooner. We're enjoying driving around. Alright, we take a little mental break. It's great. We get to make this little video. You know, these are hobbies. Our hobbies are coming back to life. We get to figure out things. Well, shit, man. We might take a whole new direction. This is the healthier way, and this is what's gonna give us more freedom and peace. I can't promise I'm not gonna worry. I mean, well, of course we are mentally, physically, spiritually. I get that. We remain open-minded, willing, and honest. We have a little bravery in us, right? We're gonna worry. We're gonna stress out. We're gonna freak out. That's the problem. We're finding a way to edge that shit out so that we can handle life on life's terms. More healthy. What do you got to lose, man? I'll tell you what, if we can handle this way, and we come out on top, right, can we agree to handle more life on life's terms this way? Deal? It's good. I love you. We got this.